Tyler.
What the fuck,
I fucking
bro?
hate him. Jesus Christ.
Look at they immediately so triggered by what he said. I wonder if they actually listened to what he said. 2, 1, and we're live. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on another episode of Jesus Talks. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. If you are new to the channel, don't bother subscribing unless I provide you with actual value that you can apply to your life, all right? Because that's what I try to do here, all right? I try to analyze videos and try to find little things that you can apply to your life or ways in which you can improve. So let's have a productive reaction today. I've got a video from Tate's Viral. I don't know this podcast, but the title is Feminists Rage at Andrew Tate. So it's an 11-minute video. Let's watch it together and let's react.
For women, because a lot of these dudes talk about fertility and looks and stuff. I don't actually think it's that. I think that in the modern world, in the days of old, right, you'd meet a woman, you get married, you be together, whatever. In the modern world, if I meet a girl who's 33 and single, I know the amount of dick that's been through her before me is just simply unattractive. I don't care how nice you are, but you're...
So if you meet a 33-year-old girl, bro, so pretty much he's saying that like 33-year-old girls are not really dateable for him because they have a high body count, right? All right, so that's his argument. So let's see. Let's dissect that real quick. Because I don't, that's great for Andrew Tate. That works for Andrew Tate. But would that really work for you, bro? Should you be looking for girls that are 30 years old? Like if you're a guy that's looking for a relationship and you want to maintain one and you want to probably have some kids and all this shit, should you go after 33-year-old? Let's see what Andrew Tate's got to say.
33 years old? How many men have fucked? If I get a 19-year-old girl, I might be her second or third man, right? I'm going to be dude number fucking 29. Yeah. And all the trauma and heartbreak and bullshit they put you through, you're going to try and bring to my door? Yeah. Like, well, my last man cheated. I don't give a fuck. Yeah. Like, I don't care. Like, why is that my problem? So if you pick up older women, you have to accept they've been on the carousel longer. They've had more fucking rides, more spins. Yeah. I don't want that shit. When I see a beautiful young woman, I know that she has a very low body count. And also, but the truth is this, women's...
And the truth is to what he's saying is that people are always going to try to shame you for trying to go for a girl that's younger with a lower body count. Remember, 19. She's of age, bro. She's of age. There's nothing wrong with that. And a lot of guys in society might feel ashamed of it. And then there's definitely women who are going to make you feel shameful because you want that and because you think that way. They're going to say, they're going to throw accusations like, oh, you're being manipulative, blah, 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 blah. And it's not that they're easier to manipulate. It's that they have less life experience. Why do you think there are girls that are younger that are always looking at the 35-year-old dads and they have the whole dad bod movement and shit like that? Because they like a man with experience. They like a man who's lived life, who's had personal experiences, and knows how to communicate these things to the woman he's with. That's why they seek that. The reason why they don't want to be with younger guys is because guess what? They haven't built anything. They're not good at communicating. They haven't put in the effort or the time. So, it's what he's saying. Andrew Tate, he's just always taking a W, bro. He's always taking a W.
Mentality is absolutely connected to sex. If a woman sleeps with a bunch of men, it's harder to penetrate her mind and make her fall in love with you. It is unattractive too. And it's unattractive. It is. But if she's had 30 dudes inside of her, she really gonna think, you know what, this guy's so special, or she's gonna think, you know what, he talked to me real, let's go get a new guy. Whereas if a woman's only been with a few guys, she's much more likely to fall in love with you, be a better partner. So the likelihood of...
And it's true, bro. When a woman has less bodies, right, she's going to compare you in a relationship. She's going to compare you to all the bodies she's been with. So if she's got less bodies, she's only got a few bodies to compare you to. All right. And if there are a few bodies, the first two bodies are probably not, if you can provide her a better experience and you can be a better man than those two guys, those are the only two guys you got to compete with emotionally for her. All right. With a woman that has like 10 bodies, 12 bodies, doesn't care to really put in the effort to build up her emotional intelligence, to not compare you to these guys, she's going to do that. If she hasn't built up the emotional intelligence, she's going to compare you to all those dudes. And guess who's going to suffer? You. You're going to be the one to sit here and suffer from that, bro.
her falling completely in love with you and staying loyal to you and really believing you're the only man for her after being through so much trauma and so many men and sleeping with so many dudes and having her heart broken and having those memories of her ex and all that crap she's been through is far less likely than meeting a nice, young, beautiful girl who hasn't been with many men. And she goes, you know what? This is the guy. I like him. Every woman who knows this and every man who watches this can be honest. Women fall in love with the person they lose their virginity to or their second or third guy. They really remember them. They really love them.
It's true. It's true, bro. It's true. And women have a term for this. I forgot. I think they call them alpha widows or some shit like that. Pretty much like a woman who would sleep with the first guy that she slept with in high school, whatever, falls in love, cares about him a lot, and then she finds a guy who she's in a relationship with. They have a house. She moves into his house, all that shit, and then she literally sneaks out and will still mess with that guy that she first fell in love with. Again, only women that aren't emotionally intelligent enough to put in the effort to work on themselves internally. The way us men, we have to do the same thing, all right? We have to learn to separate our emotions from our logic. And we have to understand, hey, if we want something, we also need to be able to open up emotionally. All right. But I need to be able to go get money. I need to be able to learn how to communicate better in order to open up emotionally to a girl. I also have to put in that effort in myself.
Any woman who's 50 dudes, she doesn't even remember who most of them are. She doesn't care. If a woman slept with a bunch of men before you, she's less likely to stick it out through a difficult period in a relationship. She's more likely to just say, you know what, new answers, new dick.
That's a pretty good answer.
And that's
you see, and he said less likely, which means you minimize risk. If you're a guy that's out here looking for a relationship, all right, you want to minimize the risk on her cheating on you. You want to increase the risk of her being loyal. So the body count, it does matter, bro. It is a factor. But more importantly, the factor is she emotionally intelligent? All right, that's bigger than her body count. Understand that. Because women can work on that. People can work on that within themselves.
Truth. Let me make something clear. If I meet a beautiful 30-year-old woman, I'm not saying I won't sleep with her.
That's pretty fucking old.
Yeah.
30?
I know.
What are you, crazy?
There's been times I was drunk.
Okay, bring it back. We'll go. So, do you guys want to give your reaction to that?
All right. Let's see what these girls got to say. Because obviously, look at all these women. They all look a little jived, a little tight. So let's see what they're gonna say.
Video, Kylie.
What the fuck,
I fucking
bro?
hate him. Jesus Christ.
Look at they immediately so triggered by what he said. I wonder if they actually listened to what he said.
Andrew Tate, ladies and gentlemen.
That is just, to me, in my opinion, I feel like he's really blowing it up a little bit, like his actual genuine reaction to their question, just so he could be controversial and like all the.
Yeah, he does that, but did you actually listen to what he said though? All right. Yeah, he got your attention. Great. He's a great marketer. He knows how to capture attention. He knows how to be controversial. He knows how to be polarizing. We get that. But did you listen to what he said about body count and about age and about how you minimize risk?
Women in the comments are like super mad. I'm like, oh my God, how dare he? Like, how dare he say that? So I really hope that he's not actually like that. But just watching that, like, he can be like, oh, 30, that's so old. I'm like, how old are you? You fucking bald man. Like, what are you talking about?
Whoa. Why? Yo, she immediately got to go and insult him, bro. Her little fucking single dumbass got to insult him. Look at her fucking dumb looking eyebrows. Yo, you got to defend Andrew Tate, bro, all right? Because he came with a W. She said nothing so far, all right? That's why I cheer on Andrew Tate.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's just,
I don't like that kind of talk.
I don't get that.
It's not. We shouldn't bald shame him.
Yeah, exactly. Dumbass bitch.
No,
He
it
shouldn't
suits
bald.
him.
I'm sorry.
He's got nice.
Yeah.
No.
No. When he's fucking that 19-year-old girl, she's gonna grip onto no hair, bro.
Yeah.
She's gonna slip on that bald scalp.
You see, look, she I can already tell, bro, she just enjoys shaming guys. And that's why I'm positive she's single, bro. Or she's getting cheated on, bro. I don't know. Like I said, I'm making assumptions, just like she's making assumptions, bro. So we're both dumbasses.
I think Andrew Tate is 35, by the way.
I think Andrew Tate is ugly.
I think he's a good looking guy.
Like, all right, they're already going for his looks. They're attacking his looks. They're trying to shame him. They haven't even said anything about what he actually said. Is it true or not?
Really?
The personality ruins
decently-
it. The personality ruins it.
Or
Yeah.
does it make him? Does it make it?
No, it makes you want to fucking hate him.
So you
I would
guys, you
literally-
dislike Andrew Tate?
Yeah, no.
So, all right, this is the genius about Andrew Tate, bro, is that He's already got an emotional reaction out of both these girls, bro. All right. Whether it's hate or love, it doesn't matter. You can turn a person that hates you so much into a person that loves you so much because the emotional factor is still there. All right. Look at how triggered they are, bro. All right. If he say the way he said it, again, that clip got views and they're reacting to something that he said. Correct? But if he were to sit there in the room with them, he could immediately sway them and turn the conversation around. And then they'd be like, damn, I had such a strong emotional connection to him, but now I'm starting to like him. What? So that's something that you can learn, boys. That's A-class game right there.
Shit. Okay. And it concerns me that I have a suspicious feeling that you secretly like him, and that makes me kind of sad.
He doesn't secretly like him.
That makes you kind of sad? See, shame, she insults, and then, again, she feels sympathy for you. Those are all signs of a weak-ass bitch. Let's keep it honest, bro. Let's just be honest.
You like? I feel like you like him.
So
like,
I don't.
He loves Andrew Tate. You want to fuck Andrew Tate, bro.
But everything he said, though, is at least in my opinion, is not true.
Let me just come in real quick.
Okay.
I don't agree with Andrew Tate on everything. I agree with him on a lot. I think he's a very funny guy. So yeah.
See that's a healthy outlook. That's the same outlook that I have on him. All right, but this is a great podcast. I think whatever.com. Go subscribe to that. But this dude needs to take a little more control over the conversation, I think, because they're about to start running circles around him. Can't have that.
Continue.
He's so funny. He speaks the truth.
Yeah.
Totally.
He is a funny guy.
He's an entertainer.
He's very funny.
I don't know if I would say funny. I would say entertaining.
In the same way that
which
Donald
makes
Trump
you
is funny.
Exactly. It's so fucking ridiculous that it makes you laugh. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? That's Jesus.
So you like him because he entertains you? But then you were like, I don't like him? Fucking idiot.
Yeah, no, but everything he did say, I think is completely.
Fidget spinner, by the way.
I'm sorry. I can't help it, man.
You're banned.
With this.
Okay, I can't help
Look
it.
at her, bro. Look at her clicking the pen. Look, moving her hands around. Look, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to feel. I don't like him, but then I think he's entertaining. Dumbass.
Because we want to bring handcuffs and handcuff each other.
Yeah, we were talking about it'd be kind of funny if we were all handcuffed to each other, and so every time we talk, it'd be like a little jolty jolt.
I have handcuffs.
Or it'd also
if you want me to bring them.
Wow.
Oh, tell us about those. Can you find those on your OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Kylie.
Hey, Chris, I think we need to. Do you think we need to?
Oh, they got OnlyFans. Yeah, she's definitely single, bro. I'm gonna keep it on. She's definitely single, bro.
It's the exposure a little bit on the center. What do you think, Chris? Yeah, you may want to just change the angle here. So continue on with.
Let's see what the other girls think. Let's see what the other girls think. I really want to know what they think. Let's see.
Lean, why don't you give us your take?
So let me just clarify. He's saying that, he wants a 19-year-old over a 30-year-old because they've had less experience with men.
I like what she's doing. You see that? That's a woman that actually listened to what he said. They didn't go in for the insult. They didn't go in for the shame. She's like, all right, I'm listening. Let me state what I learned from what he said. And let's see if we can meet on a balanced ground. And then you can go from agree or disagree. It's a great way to have a conversation. So I like that. Great job, Eileen. W.
Less body counts.
Yeah, so it makes him in bed look better because they don't know what's good or not.
Is that what he's saying?
Yeah, basically.
He's
see the other girl immediately just trying to shame, just trying to insult. Dumbass bitch, bro. Just straight red flag bitch.
He prefers a younger girl because they're more pure or whatever.
He does prefer younger women not because they're more attractive or any of the. Well, I guess those are other factors, but
those are definitely other factors, bro. Let's keep it 100.
What he's saying is it's because more likely than not, at 19 years old.
I just realized, bro, this dude really has a whole doll right next to him. What? Why? Why do you have that?
You're going to have slept with fewer people than when you're going to be at 29.
Okay, my challenge to Andrew Tate is if he really valued personality and love and being able to care,
if he really valued personality and the ability to care about somebody, all right, can you value somebody's personality when they're 19 and they're 32? Yeah, you can do both. You can do both, all right?
a 30-year-old have that maturity to have those emotions rather than a 19-year-old who isn't mature enough or grown up enough to understand all that. Plus, most 19-year-old girls nowadays are out partying, they're out hooking up because that's what 19-year-old girls do in college.
Exactly. And that's why he decides to go for these young girls, for these 19-year-old girls who don't have a lot of life experience, right? And then when they hook up with him and they stay with him and they decide to choose him, to be with him, he's like, yeah, the clubbing, that ain't gonna work for you anymore, honey. All right? I'm gonna provide what you need. You're gonna provide me with what I need. You're gonna help support me. And then guess what? You get to grow. You get to see how everything works. If at some point you want to leave, there's the door. You can leave and go start your own thing. All right, but at least you're a better person. At least you didn't waste your time at the club looking for some trash dude who's not doing anything with his life and then get played by some F-boy for 3 years. So what's a better deal?
So why would a 19-year-old girl versus a 30-year-old girl, who is also much more suitable for your age, by the way, more appealing?
Much more suitable for your age? How many grown-ass men have you hooked up with when you were 19, 20, 21? Have you ever looked at a 35-year-old guy and think, that dude is so attractive because of his age? I bet you have. I bet you have. Don't cap.
Besides her opposed body count.
Because it makes her easier because she doesn't know fully what she's getting into.
Yeah, that's like what he said. He said it's like easier for her to fall in love with him. Like it's
exactly. Because
Is that a bad thing for a guy to want, though?
no.
See, that's not a bad thing, bro. And she just said no. But they have to make it seem like, oh, it's a bad thing. He's going to abuse them. He's going to hurt them. He's going to do this and this and that. Bro, listen, guess what? He doesn't have to do those things, all right? And no guy should do those things. No guy should force a girl to do anything. We all know that. We know that's wrong. We know it's wrong when you force a girl to be in a situation she doesn't want to be in. All right? It's a choice. You choose to be there or you choose not to be there. It's up to you. You see the lifestyle? Oh, you want to be a part of this lifestyle? Okay, great. So come through. Here are the rules. Right? If you're honest and transparent about it and she chooses to come through, what did you do wrong, bro? Why you got to make it seem bad? Like, it's not bad.
I mean, I understand wanting to get someone to fall in love with you, but intentionally like manipulating the situation where you're like, I want to have that large age gap so she doesn't know what she wants yet, and I want her to think that she wants me.
You see, you think that's manipulation, bro, but that's just the reality of life. All right? Nobody's manipulating that girl manipulation comes with lies and deceit. If you're being honest and transparent about it, it's not manipulation.
Okay.
Yeah, basically. And when it comes to the body count thing and him thinking that younger women have less of a body count, I mean, to me, that just screams, I want a girl that doesn't have as much experience, so she doesn't know how bad I am in bed.
Why wouldn't you want?
You see, again, immediately going for the shame, immediately trying to insult them. That's all she thinks. She puts herself in a negative frame. And she just thinks, oh, how can I make whatever he said sound very bad and negative because I feel triggered right now? So I'm just going to say the things that I feel instead of actually listening and understanding where he's coming from and putting myself in that guy's shoes. That's what she fails to do. And that's why she sucks at communicating. And that's why I'm pretty sure she has an OnlyFans and she's single as fuck. All right. She just gets railed through by guys. And if that's the life you want to live, honey, I don't judge you. You know, but stop trying to judge other people because I'm going to come at you for saying stupid shit.
A girl with more experience in bed.
Seriously.
That's what I don't understand about like any of this argument. It's like, oh, I want a girl with a low body count. Like what? So she can lay there and do nothing?
No, bro. No. No, that's not why. Again, framing it so negatively. No. We want a low body count to minimize the risk if we're looking for a long-term relationship. Bro, it's not that hard. Like, it's not that hard, bro. And the host is doing a terrible job explaining this to them. But let them go off, bro. Let them go off.
As opposed to like actually taking charge in the bedroom, like knowing what she's doing. Like that whole argument just falls apart for me there.
Dude, same. Like, genuinely though, why I still...
All right, and let me break apart what they're saying, all right? They're saying that, okay, if if a girl has a low body count, she's going to be terrible in bed. So why do you want to be with a girl that's terrible in bed? Guess what, bro? You know how you get better in bed? It's by just having sex, bro. It's by just doing it over and over and over and over again. All right? And then learning from each other. Actually putting effort in, hey, I know what this person likes. Every single time you do it. That's what actually you can take from this, all right? If you have a girl at home and you've stopped exploring her body, if you stop being curious, find a way to get curious again. Find a way to make her excited, all right? Because that's going to make you better, and in return, she's going to feel better. And that's the kind of man you should be. Or if not, you're just going to be literally going into dry shit like Myron, bro. You don't want that, bro. Don't do that.
Don't understand why it matters.
Body count.
It's like
why does body count matter?
Yeah, I think it's ridiculous, and I don't think it should matter at all.
I think that they feel so strongly about this because they must have a high body count. All right. The truth is, like I said, I don't judge you for having a high body count. All right. If I'm going to wife you, it's something I'm going to take into consideration. All right. It's an indicator as to where you're at in life. That's it. That's all I'm going to take it as. But I'm not going to be like, yo, you're entirely not a wife. All right. And that's why guys call it a red flag. That's it. It doesn't mean, but you shouldn't have to run away from that. You should also still get to understand the girl, know the girl. All right. If she says, if you can see that in her lifestyle, she's really matured enough to separate, like I said, separate herself from all the body she's had and the man that she wants to be with today, and she's put an effort into understanding what that man wants, then you know what? Like, we can look past that. We can look past that, all right?
I mean,
you have different parts of your life. Well, I know, but
he
his
just explained a few
explanation
reasons.
is
That pussy's gonna be
dumb,
stretched
and
out.
it's manipulative. Actually,
what?
that scientifically
That's-
is incorrect.
that's not true.
That
is not true, by
That
the
was
way.
correct.
That
That is not true.
That was a joke.
I know,
she's not
I know.
guys.
Yeah.
I'm playing the devil's advocate. Loose
Yeah.
pussy, bro. Hot dog in a hallway.
I think
What?
body count does matter, but I think his argument is
See, all right. She's smart. See, like, this girl is probably the most wifeable out of this girl hasn't said nothing, all right? So I'm not going to come at her. But the other two girls, clearly, they're displaying so many signs of not listening, of not even communicating correctly. Clearly, they're very triggered by what he said, insulting, shaming. Those are the other two girls are the girls you don't want to wife ever. This girl, she's actually on her way to being a wife, probably, all right? Or understanding at least what men want.
not valid because there's so many holes in his argument that just doesn't make any sense.
All right. Let's see. I'm gonna listen with an open mind. All right. She's saying she disagrees. All right. Let's see what she's gonna say.
Like I just said. But anyways, body count does matter to an extent. It doesn't dictate the whole thing, just to a small extent where it does matter. But mostly,
Okay. So we agree. She's not being very specific, but at least we agree because that's what I said. It's a great body count. It's a great indicator, but it shouldn't be your final decision.
personality, habits, how you treat other people, that's what actually matters.
Facts. W. Yo, this girl, bro. I don't know why they say feminist rage because this girl is actually she's speaking some straight facts right there. Personality and habits, those things also matter. Those are probably more important than body count. But body count is definitely an indicator. Let's not forget about it.
Agreed.
Any takes on the video?
I think actually throughout the whole video, I was impressively distracted by his reactiveness that I had a hard time following what he was actually saying.
All right, so she's being honest. She felt triggered. She's talking about how she feels. Okay, cool.
I was like, why is he so profusely angry or passionate about whatever he's saying?
He's
right
very
now?
clickbaity.
Yeah.
Because he's a great marketer, bro. That's what you gotta be like. You gotta have good energy. What do you mean? Of course he does.
I was just like,
I mean, it's a good and smart approach if you want views, and which is why Brian tends to play the devil's advocate, because the more extreme you are, the more views we'll get, because shockingness is
exactly. Yeah.
the best way to get views.
So
See, she gets it. She gets it.
instead of actually paying attention to what he was saying, I was imagining what would happen if all four of us just like screamed at each other our opinions, and I was just not impressed by that. Anyways, my actual opinion on what he's saying,
Okay.
it made me disappointed because I have a hard time believing that he doesn't have a high body count.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
Nobody said he Nobody said he doesn't have a high body count. All right. So I don't know why you have a hard time believing that. That was never stated. So I don't know where that would even come from.
It must have a high body count.
Exactly.
He definitely has a high body count.
Although I do understand what he's saying about like if he doesn't want to be with a woman who has 50 men on her tally, he doesn't want to be another tally if he's looking for love or a connection, I suppose. But
exactly. And the thing is that Andrew Tate is not looking for love and connection. He's looking for a girl that's going to just listen to what he says, I guess learn and grow from him and be submissive and compliant, bro. It's really what he says he wants, all right? And it's easier to just be able to find these girls if they're at a younger age and haven't experienced too much life yet.
that's all in the quality of woman that you would choose. Like if you're looking for a casual hookup, get a casual hookup. If you're looking for a relationship, then take the steps necessary to engage in a relationship.
Agreed. It doesn't, as long as you're both on the same page, who cares?
What she said here, this is what I'm going to give the other girl. She said, take the necessary steps to engage in a relationship, all right? That takes effort, bro, and it takes a lot of internalizing and understanding in yourself. The reason why Andrew Tate is able to say these things openly with such almost dictatorship concern or the way in which he talks is because he has his boundaries, he has his standards. And as men, we have to go try, put effort, and fail, all right? So as men, that's why it's okay for us to casually hook up here and there, because we're going to look at a girl and we're going to be like, yo, that's not wifey, bro. We're going to hook up with a girl like this, and then we're going to be like, yeah, you know what? We smashed. We liked you. I really did like you. But then after I smashed, I realized, yo, you have a lot more red flags than I thought you did. I don't really want to be with you. Boom. On to the next one. That's how we got to be. That's how selective we got to be. Because no girl's going to come approach us. We got to go look for them.
You both want the same thing.
It's Andrew Tate. Yeah, oh my God, look. Whoa.
Oh
my God, it's Andrew Tate.
Why was he wearing sunglasses inside?
Start talking really
Because he's
fast,
ugly
get
and
a
really
spray
loud.
tan, and then
Yeah.
shave off all of your hair.
And then be a
Top
complete
G,
asshole at all.
top striker. By the way, Andrew Tate
Bruv.
will be on the show. We're gonna
Wait, like
in
confirmed?
November.
No way.
Wait. Andrew Tate's going to be on your show, bro. I want to watch that shit. I'll react to it, bro. I like whatever, bro. I like it. It's cool guy.
Confirmed.
Are we going to be there? You said last time we could be there.
Yes, you guys will be there.
Gonna be there.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'll be
Aline
chill.
saw
I'll be
the
chill.
DMs, so you can.
Look at her. She's like, oh my God, I want to be there. And then she started, I don't like him. Oh, I want to be there. I'm getting fixed up because I want to see him. I want to get that clout. Bro, like, dumbass bitch, bro. Just a dumbass little bitch.
Aline, she saw the confirmation. Yeah, Andrew Tate we're gonna get him on the show. I think it's in November. He's coming to the States, so stay tuned for that.
Basically, have
that's
promised the
gonna
three
be-
of us to be there. You've said it twice
Yeah,
in
you
two
said
different
it.
shows.
Yeah.
You guys,
Yo,
can be
honestly, brother, charge these girls to be there, bro. Just charge them. Just go ahead. They're already making the money. Just charge them extra to actually be there, bro. For real. Because these girls, they're just problematic. They're problematic and they know what they're doing, bro. They're trying to seek his attention to get money at him, bro. They're hustlers. All right. I wouldn't be surprised if they were strippers in their past life. And as they were younger, bro. I don't even know how old they were. Probably 20. They probably started stripping when they were 16. I don't know. I'm throwing assumptions. If I'm right, that'd be crazy though, right?
Hell yeah.
You guys can be there. Be nice to him though.
Oh no, I know.
I'll be
nice.
so sweet. I won't key his car.
The
What
only
are you talking about?
reason that I made the bald comment, I wasn't trying to bald shame him. It's just like
Nah, that's exactly what you did because you was triggered. Learn to take accountability for what you said. That's it. All right. Again, another thing. Lack of accountability, bro. Come on. Like you're just adding up the red flag tallies, girl. Come on. I want to like I want to like people, bro. I do. But when they say dumb shit like this, all right, you're giving off dumb energy. What do you want me to say?
Something about him just makes me upset. Like the way that he's all over my For You page now, and it makes me so upset because I wake up in the morning and I just see him being like, oh, if a man like fucks another woman, but he has like his girlfriend in his heart, it's not cheating. But if she looks at another man, it's cheating. And I'm just like, what?
So dumb.
What?
All right. But before you call it dumb, understand why. You're already taking the negative approach because you disagree with it, because it's a hard to swallow pill. I get it. I understand that. I get that. All right, but really just take the time to understand and listen. All right, like the way the other girl did, and the way the other girl was healthy, able. She was able to disagree in a healthy way. All right, and the things that she said is that body count is a great indicator. All right, but habits, personality take a bigger toll over body count, and I agree with that.
What I would love to just like actually meet him and see what he's like.
It's like, dude, get your head out of your ass.
Like,
You're
I don't
not
care.
that important.
Bald men can be attractive.
All right, you're not that important either.
It's just like the personality, it just ruins it.
I mean, it's like, if, like, don't get me wrong.
See, they're like, oh, the personality ruins it, but then they want to meet him. Like, they just keep contradicting themselves. They're so confused, delusional women, bro. Like, you can see it. They're just so unaware of what they're saying, and they're just saying a bunch of dumb shit. All right? Take a little more accountability. Learn to be a little more self-aware. Learn to understand what you're watching and where you're at.
Vitally, if you're bald, you already have something against you. Why make it worse by being a complete idiot and a douchebag, you know?
Get a toupee.
Like, exactly. Get some hair plugs. Actually, don't.
All right, but no, see, again, they're still trying to shame him. They just said, I'm not trying to shame him. I don't want. They're still trying to shame him, bro. Can he be a man that's bald and then happy with being bald and being proud of being bald? Can he make the choice to just shave his head because he wants to? He likes it that way. Why does he need a toupee? He don't need that shit.
Those don't work.
They don't work very well. They're not great.
All right. So yeah, I'm done. That was it, bro. That's my rant, bro. Like I said, those two girls just straight red flags, straight up. They're not even feminists. They're not feminists at all. All right. A feminist is a woman that wants equal rights as men in the labor force and in civil human rights. And these are things that I can agree with, and I push forward for that. All right. So thank you for joining me on this episode. Don't subscribe unless I've actually brought you actual value that you can apply to your life. So peace out.